Alright guys, we're on the way to the shop. They dropped off the Project 300 that I bought from Alabama last week, and picked up my brother so he could drive it back, and we're gonna take it to the house and see how it looks. It does have a lot of miles. I kind of overpaid for this thing. We'll talk about that in a bit, but it's a car that I needed to do the swap. I bought a red eye for parts a couple weeks ago, so I want to build a red eye 300 and do something this time a little bit different. We'll talk about that in a bit. There she is. What do you think? You want it?
New.
There's a ding over here. So this one, it's clean title too. Body looks all right. I don't know why they have it running. Only 11. There's a ding over here. That's what the inside looks like. It has every light on the dash.
How much miles?
178,000. It sounds clean though.
I know, dude.
Huh?
I know.
I know. Hey, hit that shit, cut!
What do you mean?
Go!
No, burn out?
Alright, so we just picked it up. Honestly, it's not as bad as I would expect it to be with that many miles, but so what it turned out to be, it was a dealer's car. Like a dealer was selling it. Usually when I buy cars off the auction, they're like insurance owned. So, you know, someone got in a wreck, insurance took it, and they sold it. But this one was a private owner, and he was upbidding me. So I won the bid for like 9,200. I don't know what that is. I won the bid for like 9,200, and then it was pending approval. So I'm like, okay, so they're probably not gonna sell it. And then like 30 minutes later, they approved the bid and I won it, and with auction fees like 10 grand. So I really don't care for the miles and whatnot, obviously, because I'm swapping the car over. But the body has a couple of dents that I think I can fix with the PDR. I don't have to get it repainted and bonded and whatnot. So we'll take it to the house and I'll do another video of how it looks in person. But that's gonna be the new project. We're doing a red eye swap to that, and I'm gonna show you guys all the stuff that I have planned for it. Well, it's all right. Ain't that bad. It got no AC.
You're not screaming.
I know.
Like, this is
Alright guys, so here is the new project car. This is a 2015 Chrysler 300S. It has most of the stuff that I need, like the S package. So it has the blacked out bezels, it has the blacked out taillights, blacked out headlights. Although it doesn't have a sunroof, but I do have a plan with that. I want to do like a diamond stitched suede headliner with the stars going through it. It's gonna look pretty good. We are gonna switch out these seats, obviously. Everything in here is gonna be swapped out. I just bought the car for the body. It has a lot of electrical issues, as you can see. It has every single light on the dash. It won't even do a burnout. Look at this. It's a service shifter. Now, this thing's seen better days. Honestly, for the miles that it has 100. Something wants to work on here. It has 178,000 miles. The motor sounds pretty clean on it. I'm show you the outside. Like, I don't hear any knocking or ticking. So it sounds all right. I'm not sure how much I can get for the setup, but the bumper we're swapping out. The bumper, I'm gonna do the S appearance bumper with the fog delete. Although I really want to do a fog light kit on these. I'm not sure if it'll clear the cooler, so we're probably gonna try with that. For the hood, I'm doing something different. So instead of doing the Viper hoods that we always do on every single one, I'm gonna do one of those like Z06, or not Z06, but ZR1 style hood. So we're gonna cut a square into the hood, and I'm gonna use some plexiglass to make the supercharger look visible through the hood. I think that looks pretty cool. And then we'll also do a red eye vents on the side. So you have the clear plexiglass right here, and they'll have two vents going over here. It's something custom. No one's ever done this before, so it looks pretty cool. I am gonna do the 22-inch 5-spoke Hellcat wheels, the gloss black, and they're staggered, so it's gonna look really, really nice. The theme that I'm gonna do on here, just to make it look a little bit different, is gonna be the yellow going with the black. So we're gonna do yellow calipers. I'm gonna do yellow seat belts. Yellow calipers, yellow seat belts. We'll probably do yellow stitching in the sun, in the headliner. So look kind of like a Trackhawk setup. But we'll do yellow on the badges. I think it'll look pretty cool. But other than that, the headlights are not HID, so I am gonna swap over the bulbs to LED. Let me show you that. Instead of having these ugly yellow things, we'll use white LED bulbs, and they're pretty cheap, like 40 bucks off eBay, and it makes it look a lot better. I'm gonna do a carbon fiber diffuser to go with the SF Parents bumper for the interior. So I do have a red eye setup. I know I mentioned that in the last video. I wanted to do a Magnum, but I couldn't find a Magnum on time, and I really wanted to put a car together so I could sell it. So this car is gonna be for sale. The complete setup, obviously with the car. I'm gonna build it for you. You pick it up if you're interested. I'm asking only 65 grand for a red eye 300, completely set and done, with title in hand, clean title. I mean, don't worry about the miles. The miles are just on there for it is what it is. What do you got? My truck? Hold on, give me a second. So 65 grand, you pick it up all said and done. It does have a couple of dents here and there, but I'm gonna get those fixed up with PDR. I'm not gonna have it painted. I am gonna put a spoiler on here as well. I'm gonna put a rear diffuser on here to match the rear exhaust. Probably put some 5-inch tips on there to make it look better, a lot cleaner. Nothing really much going on back here, but it's gonna look really good when it's done. We're probably gonna start this build in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks. I just gotta wait for the red eye to come in. We're gonna gut that one first and then put it together with this one. Most of the stuff on here are already pre-sold. The wheels are sold, although these wheels they're not the cleanest. The tires are bald. If I ever had this car, man, I beat the hell out of it. Every single wheel is scraped up. But that's it. I'm gonna go wash it because I want to see what else is wrong with it on the body. I don't see anything else. I was looking at the frame rails to see if they're messed up or anything, but it doesn't look like it's been in any major accident. I always look at the pillars. I look at the frame rails. It don't look like it's been in an accident, although this hood looks like it's been changed because I don't see any labels on it, and these rivets aren't factory, so probably the body parts have been changed before, but it hasn't had any like structural work done to it. Same with these gaps. You always look at the gaps on the quarter. It looks good. Probably could have been a lot worse for the miles that it has on it, but probably mostly highway. Whoever drives that much was definitely on the highway most of the time. All right, we're gonna do some testing. You ready?
Indeed.
All right, first test is launch control. You ready?
That's not gonna move. That's where it's screaming.
You know that was full gas too.
I know.
I feel like it's gonna turn off. All right, so next test is gonna be brakes. I'm not sure how fast we're going because the dash doesn't work, but we're gonna see how well the brakes work. On 3, 2, 1. Not bad. What's going on here? We lost the gas. This is literally my foot all the way down. All right, brakes.
Yes.
All right, so I got it washed up just so I can see a little bit more of what's going on. Honestly, the body's pretty clean, other than the stuff that we already picked up on. I got the ding over here, and it has the small ding over here. I mean, for a car this old, I mean, obviously you expect some normal wear. So before I let you guys go, what do you think? Should I put the 300 style dash in here? I'll put everything off a charger with the center console of a charger, the shifter of a charger. Obviously, it's gonna have the charger seats in there, so I'm not sure what else we could do. I am gonna change the seat belts, as I already mentioned.